Anastarzia Anaquway, our pageant queen. You served the children pure class. Bahama Mama, you will always be our Starzy. But now, sashay away.
I love you, Starzy.
Ladies, take advantage of every opportunity that is presented to you. By being here, we have proven that the sky has never been our limit.
I love you.
Love you, baby.
Love you.
Mother, out.
Yeah. Bye, mother. Love you, mom.
Hey, I am Anastarzia Anaquway from Canada's Drag Race Season 1. And I'm a pageant queen.
So tell me, how did you become a drag queen?
Somebody sprinkled stardust on me and I became a drag queen. So 18 years ago, back in the Bahamas, I went to a fashion show and I saw this very tall, statuesque drag queen. Victoria Diamond was her name. And I just fell madly in love. And I was like, I wonder if I can do that. And that summer, I tried it. It was okay. But then that winter, I did it again for a competition and I won. And I've been doing drag ever since. It's pageantry and competing. It's very addicting. And I got the bug.
What's it like being a pageant queen in the context of Canada's Drag Race?
I think when you enter a competition like Drag Race, those different styles just go completely out the door. It's no longer valid because it's about your personality, individuality. Because I claim to be a pageant girl, somebody else claimed to be a show queen. And at the end of the day, we're all going through the exact same experiences. We're all going through the exact same challenges. And the type of queen you are doesn't even matter when it comes to Drag Race.
Tell me about how your style has evolved, because obviously you're bringing a really high definition look today. And you had that really great, I thought, on the first Eleganza challenge, the Canadian outfit, you're a little bit robbed.
I was robbed.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah, tell me about your style and how you kind of like brought that into the show.
First, you asked, how is my style elevated? It really hasn't, because this has been me all along. The world is now just seeing it. I absolutely love the idea. Even though I claim to be a pageant girl and I cling to that, I love experimenting with some bullshit. Like anything I want to do. I remember there was this one time I took a motorcycle, an old motorcycle, I took it apart and I made a costume out of the parts. So that has always been me. And that's why I love the ballroom scene, because it allows me to do these creative things.
You know, also part of Drag Race, there's a lot of moments where people open up, and you kind of brought this reality check to the workroom in sharing your personal story about hate crimes in the Bahamas.
I started drag at home with my friends.
In the Bahamas?
In the Bahamas.
And how's drag in the Bahamas?
Unlike other countries like the United States and Canada, it wasn't accepted at all.
It's taboo.
I'm talking about, I've had so many friends murdered,
What?
shot in the face as they're opening their
Are you
front
fucking
doors.
kidding me?
Like shot in the face because they're gay?
Yes. I don't talk about it a lot, but I too have been shot. And I have a
Shot?
bullet in my right kidney.
Oh, God.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the situation? What happened?
What happened?
I got home from work, and these two guys are standing in my yard.
No.
No shit. No
Yep,
fucking shit.
serious as a heart attack. I pull into the driveway, they approach my car, and they just start shooting.
No.
Are you lying?
What
Like,
the fuck?
legit. 3 of the bullets hit me. 1 went into my arm, 1 went into my chest, and 1 went into my stomach. And I drove myself to the hospital. When I got to the hospital, I finally collapsed. And I remember being cold. I remember overhearing a doctor saying, I don't think he's gonna make it through the night.
What's been the reaction to that by the fans and the wider public even that watch the show?
So of course there's going to be two sides of it. There's going to be the positive and the support and the love. And then of course there's going to be, I don't want to call it negative because it's these people expressing themselves, but the love and the support far outweighs the backlash that I've gotten. I've gotten people back home that said, if he comes back, we're gonna kill him. Or this one lady that said, I wish the shots were fatal. That is the mentality that I was speaking about when I opened up with my story. My country, some of the people in the country, I need to stop saying my country, some of the people in my country declared that I was lying. And then these two individuals show up on social media and prove my point. And so I'm like, thank you. Thank you for proving me right and showing these people that I wasn't lying. So, but like I said, the positive, the support, it far outweighed the negative.
Mm. Do you hope that there'll be conversations in the Bahamas or elsewhere that this as more people watch this episode that it'll, I don't know, do you think it can have any wider impact? Or
it already started? It has already started. Back home, the conversation is already taking place. I've been on the cover of newspapers. I've been on talk show. I've been the topic, of talk shows. Someone sent me a clip from a radio show the other morning, and I'm like, yeah, it's gonna happen. It is now opening the door for that conversation that should have been taking place like years ago. My incident took place 7 years ago. If this conversation had started prior to that, who knows? The incident may have been avoided.
I guess to kind of wrap up, what's the, I guess the biggest accomplishment in terms of pageant, like that you're most proud of?
Well, you know what? There are two that I'm gonna shout out. There's three. The Miss Stars Bahamas, which was my very first, that got me started in all of this. There was Miss Illusions Bahamas, that was my greatest Bahamian reign. We accomplished so much in that year in terms of community service and outreach. And of course, now my first US title, Miss Black Continental at Large. Absolutely proud. My crowning moment, child.
How competitive was that?
It was when you think about pageantry, especially Black pageantry, there are certain names: Black America, Black Continental, and Black Universe. These are the ones that we all flock to. And so to have one of these, it's not just a system, it's a national title. And that's what everybody aspires to be, a national title holder. So yeah, cha.
Are more Black queens winning the sort of the more general pageants now? Because I get the impression that wasn't always the case.
It really was not always the case, but yes, we are definitely raking in those general titles as well. Yeah, for sure.